Okay, it's on. All right. So 1 and 2 is pretty easy. Yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
No worries.
I thought you were.
No, sorry. They're done. They're good. They were not hard at all. So for number 3, we just had to set up the, we had to input the data. You could do it by hand too, but you input the data on SPSS. You guys are awfully quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the questions.
Okay.
So should we go in turn again? You want me to start?
Sure.
Okay, so state the null and alternative hypothesis. The null is row variable and column variable are independent, and the alternative is row variable and column variable are not independent.
Mm-hmm. So for number 3, it's party affiliation, whether they were in favor or against Prop 8.
Mm-hmm. In the video, the Brother Cromar, whatever his name is, he said that some professors are going to want us not to actually list what the row variable is and the column variable, and so you
Well,
just
plug
those into there.
In all the answers, it has the verbiage from that particular problem.
Okay. Oh, who's next? Sorry.
It doesn't matter.
I'm entering the data right now.
Okay. So I'll just go really quick. What are the requirements for this test for B?
For B,
Yeah.
counts are greater than or equal to 5. So yes, the requirements are met. Oh, for B and C.
Mm-hmm.
So D, you have all the data inputted. So I'll finish.
So for one of the requirements is to look at hey guys, my son is calling. He's homesick. I gotta answer this even though we're being recorded. Sorry. I'll mute you. How do I mute you? I gotta know. You guys.
Just hit the microphone on your screen. Okay.
Yeah, I set aside a lot of time yesterday to work on this, and then
yeah, you sat down. You're like, that was not really that big a deal. I know. Well,
put it all into the program. It gives you all the answer. It even gives you a summary that they all meet. There are 0 that are less than 5.
Yeah, like it tells you everything.
Back.
Everything okay?
Well, my son said he had a sore throat this morning, and he never cries, and he started crying. He's 10, and I felt him, and he felt hot, and so I took his temperature, and it was around 101, so I let him stay home, but I felt bad leaving him home sick, so he's supposed to call and check in every hour and tell me what his temperature is, so it was a check-in call, and he'll keep calling until I answer, so I was like, I gotta answer it, but anyways, it looks like it's dropping a little bit, so that's good. It's like 100.5 now.
Oh, wow.
And, so if it gets above 101, I was going to have him take medicine, but for now, I'll let him keep it safer. So did you guys go to the next one? Sorry about that. Oh,
we just waited for you.
Oh, you did?
Well, we figured if you were too long, then we'd jump ahead, but otherwise we could give you a minute.
Okay, sorry. So on the, oh, where'd it go? So when it says about requirements met and to do the expected cell count, that's the row total times the column total divided by the table total, right?
For each column, or for each cell, yes.
Yes, for like each row. And yeah.
So when we did those, if you do it in SPSS, you end up with, oops, where'd it go? You end up with 52, 78, 148, and 222, so you're good. They're all greater than 5, so requirements.
Okay.
I forgot to weight the classes, and so I was getting like all these crazy answers. I was like, why am I getting all these crazy answers? But got it.
All right.
Forgot to what the answers?
Weight them. You have to do weighted data.
Oh, okay.
Weight it by count. Otherwise, it doesn't know what to do with the information you gave it. So we're on D.
I think you're up, Patty.
Okay. So, well, actually, I did B and C.
For D.
So go ahead. If you don't have SPSS, then you can't do it.
I know.
So, Brianna, you do D.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 33.957.
That's what I got.
That's what I got. And then for E, the degrees of freedom for this test, it's 1.
Yep. And the p-value is 0. Sorry, it's off the thing. So do this one, Stephanie. If the p-value is 0.
If the p-value is low, you reject the null.
There you go.
I was thinking Brianna on that one. Thanks, Brianna.
Brianna,
Yeah.
do it.
So then for H, it said there's sufficient evidence to show that party affiliation and being in favor or against Proposition 8 are not independent.
That's what we got. Not too painful.
No.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's go ahead and start the group meeting. Whoa. All right. Okay. Why is this not adjusting? Okay, we're going to use this data for it. So I guess we're going to plug it into a... I've got to build it up in the thing. All right. Do you want me to build this with screen shared so that you guys can...
That would be great.
Okay. Two separate
So
screens.
this isn't like a this isn't SPSS yet. It looks like down lower we're going to use SPSS. But
Yeah,
what do you use? Sorry, what?
I figure I might as well load it now.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is there a way on SPSS, you know, we pull up all those things, but you can still just plug in the numbers over there. Right?
Yeah. Some of the, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
So, I forgot, what am I doing? So this is Republican?
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to read them off to you while you type it in?
What Republican are we going to need? How
Can
many?
you lock your screen, Patty?
I may have. Did I lock it?
No. Will you make it so it's only... Oh, I just got to click on your name. Never mind, I remember. Oh, wait, Patty.
Oops.
So, do you want me to read it off to you?
Yeah, and then this is male, female.
Well, wouldn't you list...
And then what? This is the thing that stinks. I have to switch back and forth to see.
I know, I wrote it all down on a paper. And then
Okay, so then we have Democrat.
What can... You can throw that screen to the, like, pull it to the side so it's your right half, and then have the.
Not with this. Not on my computer. It won't let me.
Oh, okay.
It just switch. I mean, I can just click down below and switch back and forth.
Oh, okay.
But, okay, so this is party. This is gender. And then this is count. And this is go up. Okay, so Democrat male. Somebody tell me the number.
150.
Maybe not. Hold on. Female.
300.
Independent male.
50.
Hold on.
550, and then 50 again.
Okay. So are all those numbers right? Male 250, female 200 for Republican.
Other way around.
It's the other way around. Okay.
Well, female is 250 and male is 200. I think you said the opposite. Male 200, female 250.
Okay. And then male is 150, female 300 for Democrat.
Yep.
They're
The
equal.
rest are right.
Okay. What happens when I go back and forth?
Yeah.
There's another weighted. And then we go to analyzed, descriptive statistics, crosstabs. Okay. All right.
You do the analyze descriptive statistics and then crosstabs. Is that what you said?
Yeah, analyze descriptive statistics, crosstabs, and then once I got to crosstabs, I put everything in. Oops, let me go back over here. Analyze descriptive statistics, crosstabs. Then I put party in columns, rows, or gender, and then I clicked statistics and chi-square. And then cells, observed and expected. Then I display cluster bar charts, and then I hit OK.
I forgot to do that.
So then I've got a bar chart down here. I've got my chi-square tests, which will give me my x2 and all my stuff. And this will give me, and then the descriptives will give me my expected counts. So, look over here. It says, so which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? Voting preferences are independent, voting preferences are not independent. You say it's the first one.
Me too.
Yeah, you said the first one?
Yeah.
That's what I said too. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So what's the equation for computing degrees of freedom? So I have to calculate degrees of freedom. You do number of rows minus 1 times number of columns minus 1.
Mm-hmm. That's the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
So for what is the correct choice for degrees of freedom for this problem? 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, I think we're on you, Steph.
Hold on, I was still listening. So you put degrees of freedom, it's the last one, right? Number of rows minus 1, number of columns, times the number of columns minus 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And degrees of freedom is 2, because you're minus 1 times. Okay. 6. Are the requirements for conducting an X-squared test for independence met by this data? Let's see here.
Here.
Are there more than 5 counts in all of it?
Yeah. Is that not big?
Yeah.
I can't make it bigger on my screen for some reason, and it's kind of blurry.
Well, I can't seem to make it go any larger. I don't know what else to do.
Well, I tried doing control and scrolling my mouse, but it makes your guys' pictures at the bottom big, but not your screen that you're sharing big. So you guys are like getting really big at the bottom. I'm like, no, I don't need that. I want the thing bigger. Okay.
It's 270, 60, 270, 180, 40, 180. So they're all greater than 5.
Yeah. So it would be observed counts, the top one.
Nope.
It's expected counts because you calculated it.
That's got to be each of the expected counts have to be greater than 5.
And you typed all the data in and it calculated that, right?
Yeah, right up here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then down at the bottom of the table, it tells you,
down
you have 0 that are less than 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see it.
I
Yeah.
like to look at it anyway, just so that I'm, not losing it.
Yeah. Until we get to know the program really well.
Yeah.
Okay, who's up next?
I am. So the test statistic, it said it was 16.204.
We're going to round to 2 decimals, it says.
Oh, so
Oh, really?
I didn't see.
Wow.
Good job.
Catch, Carolyn.
Question.
Hey, it's coming from the lady who's been
No, my
asking
eyes are half closed.
So that would be 16.20?
Yeah, 16.20. I'm just used to rounding everything to 3, so I didn't even think about it.
I know.
Okay, so
Well-
the P...
I know, I don't know why they did that.
Hey, Patty, really quick, where did you see that on this chart thing that you have? Where does it show you that 16.204?
Right here, the chi-square or the what is that, a chi-square?
Mhm.
Right here. It's the top one.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Unless these, I don't know what these are for, but this top one, the Pearson chi-square, that's what we're looking for.
Okay.
Degrees of freedom are this top one, and then the p-value is this top one.
Okay, so and then number 8, what is the value of the p-value for this problem? And it's 0. 0.000.
Yep.
Why would it want us to round? I guess when you do a p-value, you always want 3 decimals, so. Okay.
So 10 on 9. Is sufficient evidence since these are independent. I think.
I have the,
Oh,
that they're not independent.
no, the first one?
The first one, because it's that they're not independent.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I was
agree
getting
with
mixed
that.
up.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, now we got to put another thing in here.
well, I can't open that. I don't think I can open that in here because I'm not on, through my SPSS. Let me see if I can get it.
I wonder if this is the same values from that he did in the video.
Yeah, but I don't have it down
It's
anywhere. I
the
don't.
same study. I just don't remember the numbers he talked about.
Yeah, but I don't have it written down.
I don't know if it was the same, but it's the same kind of problem. I just don't know if the numbers are the same.
Hey, while you're doing that, Patty, can you guys explain to me number 9? So the top, you said it was there is sufficient evidence to suggest that gender and voting preferences are not independent. Tell me why we did that, because that is the just a sec, give me a second. My brain's almost there. Are not independent because the p-value was low, which means we reject the null, which would be the reject the null, so they're not independent. Okay, I'm there. My brain got there. It seems backwards to me.
I have to look at my card every time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that too, because when you I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Are these numbers the same?
What's that?
Are these numbers the same?
Australia wellness count 71. No, they're not.
Okay. So we can just use this. But now let's see. Okay.
It doesn't. I don't think it doesn't look the same now. From a quick glance, anyways.
If you go like,
I clicked on the wrong one, so I've got to go find something to get to that list to see if it's.
I opened.
Does somebody else have SPSS open that they can share their screen?
If I can figure out how to do it.
Maybe we'll just.
Okay,
I was able to open it up
Here it
through
is.
just the normal.
Yeah.
Oh, so somebody's there already.
Yeah, that's Patty. Found it.
Okay.
Go and try and find the SPS, something that has SPS.
Okay, so here it is. So it's.
Well, wait a minute. Can we? Can you click on the link on our group meeting, the chiropractor.sav?
Every time I do that there, it doesn't always let me. I'm not at the same. I have to do things from this same window
Oh, okay.
because I'm linked to the remote desktop. Every time I've tried to do it, otherwise it won't let me. So that's why I was like, let me go get it in there so that I can get it. I didn't know I'd need it.
Well, you're very fast. I'm fascinated watching you.
Because I go quick.
Very fast, yes. I think you've done this before.
I'm a quick learner.
That's good. I wish I was.
Okay, so here we are. Let's go back and what is it asking us? Is my screen still sharing to everybody too? So you guys got to watch the whole deal. Fun for you. All right. So wants to know if they're satisfied. Because right here, they all are greater than 5. Greater than 5. So true, the conditions are met.
Oh, there was a way to open up the file. I'm putting it all in myself.
Oh.
Patty,
Yeah.
can you maximize the left side of your screen and like get rid of our yeah, there we go. And then can you push control and scroll your mouse and make your screen bigger on your end since I can't over here?
I don't know how to make it bigger. I'm trying.
Push control, like as you're on that screen, push control on your keyboard and then just scroll your mouse, I think, down.
I did. It didn't let me do. It didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't change it for me. The Zoom.
Okay, so number 10, did we do number 10 yet? Because they are satisfied, right?
Yes.
True.
Yes.
There's no way to Zoom either. I'm trying.
Maybe if I maximized you and I just flip screens, that might be a better idea. Oh, I'll just do that. I had the quiz on the left screen and then...
Yeah, I can't make it do that. I'm trying.
It's okay. I can see it now. good. If everybody else is good, I'm good.
No,
Sorry.
it's me,
I
no
thought I
problem. Okay. So the degrees of freedom are 8.
Okay, am I after you, Patty?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay. 12. What is the value of the test statistic for this problem? 7.436.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be 7.6.
2 decimals. 2 decimals.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah.
The p-value is 0.490.
Yeah.
I have a question about, so will it always be two-sided if we have more than...
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, well, because it never gives us anything different. It never, there's no greater than or less than. It's just that they are or they aren't.
And then
Maybe
be
in the
careful
future.
on number 12. You guys did your rounding, right? Because it's
Yeah.
2 decimals.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. Okay, 14.
So in 14, I said there's insufficient evidence to suggest that motivation to visit a chiropractor is
Not independent.
I always get those mixed up.
Wait.
It's whatever this last half of the statement is always going to be whatever the alternative hypothesis is. So it's motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location. So this says motivation to visit is not independent. So we either have sufficient evidence to say that it is, or we have insufficient evidence to say that it is.
Okay.
If you
So we
reject
know for sure it's going to be one of the bottom 2, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So that you already look at the second half. If the second half of that whole statement, all the rest of that statement is the alternative hypothesis, then you know that that's what you're working with. If it's insufficient, it means that the p-value is greater than the level of significance, so you don't reject. But if the p-value is less than the level of significance, then you have sufficient data to say that this is that to reject the null and say that the alternative hypothesis is true.
If the p-value is higher.
Yeah, but so for this one, if it's higher than, so we do not have sufficient evidence. We have insufficient evidence to state the alternative hypothesis is true.
But, so the p-value in this problem is 0.490, but since we only round to 3 decimals and not to 1 decimal, because otherwise, oh, never mind. I keep thinking it's 0.5, not 0.05, so never mind.
It's greater than 0.05, so that means we don't reject the null, means that the null hypothesis is true, which means that we do not have sufficient evidence to say that the alternative is
To change the null to the alternative. Okay. Makes sense.
okay.
Do we want to hurry and read these through again before we submit?
Sure, let's do that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
3 is the first one. 4 is the last one. Well, we got all the same answers, right? Or the same order of answers?
I hope so.
Okay, so the first one is the null is if the gender and voting are independent, the alternative is gender and voting are not independent.
Yep.
4, the degrees of freedom is number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1. 5, the degrees of freedom is 2. 6, yes, there are at least 5 expected counts in each cell. 7, x squared is 16.20. 18, the p-value is 0.000. 9, there is sufficient evidence to suggest that gender and voting preferences are not independent. 10 is true. 11, the degrees of freedom are 8. 17, x squared is 7.44. 13, the p-value is 0.490, and 14 is there is insufficient evidence to suggest the motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location.
Yep.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Yeah. All right. I'll stop the broadcast and we can chat about whatever else we got up before we go.